Hello world, and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. We're picking up right where we left off after fighting the Chocobo Eater, and I did a little bit of research on that battle. According to the wiki I read, the Chocobo Eater requires 1200 points of damage dealt to fall on his back. So you have to deal 1200 points of damage to him from the fall on his back, and an additional 500 after that to push him back. Now, the thing about the 1200 points is it has to be consecutive, and he can't recover from it, basically. So if you're fast enough to deal the if you're fast enough to deal the 1200 points before he gets a turn, basically, then you're good. If you're not fast enough, then he's not going to fall back as easily, and there's a chance you will get pushed off the cliff. Now, not really even misspoke. I was misinformed before. Pushing the Chocobo Eater off the cliff can result in an overkill, which unfortunately we didn't get. If we had someone in Aeon, we might have, though we would have risked outright killing the guy. But you do get points for, if you push him off the cliff, you get not only AP, but bonus AP for getting the overkill, as well as 2 level 1 lock spheres, or key spheres, which we've gotten. So the treasure was good, we just didn't get the overkill AP, which is unfortunate, but we'll make do. Anyway, I also looked up what you could steal from him now that Kimahri, Yuna, now that Kimahri knows how to steal. It was just a potion, nothing even worth mentioning. Anyway, I didn't do anything special between episodes, mostly because we couldn't, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave. I hope that mouse didn't show up in the recording. Anyway, I just want to check back here because, again, 10.1 and 10.2 blend together for me sometimes. 10.2 has something back here, 10.1 obviously didn't. Anyway, if you talk to this lady here, she'll give you 1 free ride on the Chocobo. That's your reward, your real reward, for fighting the Chocobo Eater and beating him. We're not going to take her up on that offer. We're going to just travel through the path normally. The reason for... Actually, I take that back. We are going to take the ride. I was going to say, the reason for that is just so we can go around, learn abilities for Kimahri and other stuff. We don't need to learn abilities for Kimahri, for 1. For 2, I think I showed off all the new enemies we could encounter.
No charge this time.
Damn right, no charge. Let me ride one! Bubbo! And I love the music for when you're riding a Chocobo. Get out of the way! Chocobo! Yes! Anyway. So the reason you really want a Chocobo for this path is... Let's see if we can find it. Nope, not on this path. I think it's the next screen here. Yes. You see this little marker here? I didn't know this, but that's actually a Chocobo feather. Walk in front of it, press the A or X button, depending on which controller you have, and your Chocobo will take you places. There's a chest up here which reveals Heat Lance. Nothing too noteworthy, but could be useful. Would have been useful against the Chocobo Eater, that's for sure. Alright, if you come up here, if memory serves right, there's an Albed Primer somewhere on this path, either around here or up here more, but it's on this stretch of path from this post to the edge of the map. Also, quick thing to note about riding Chocobos. You have free movement with them as long as you're on the path, and you do not run into any enemy encounters. That's why I was hesitant to use it at first. We will not run into any enemies, but again, we don't need to. Now if you come up here and meet our little friends here...
Thank you so much for your words yesterday.
Right. I was gonna say, I don't remember what we said to her, but that's when we first were introduced to her. I forget. And here's Mei-chan.
A safe journey to you. A safe
Yeah, nothing too important. We'll just move right along to the next map. And we get a chest here. And it seems like there's some stuff going on. We're gonna ignore that for now and head down this path. I feel so bad talking over the music. I love it so much. So if we come down here, we'll find another feather right here. Hit X, and it'll take us places again. Right here we'll have a Thunder Blade. Not bad. If we come over here, this will have Scout. That's the Heat Lance was for Kamari, Thunderblade is for Orin, and Scout is for Waka. Now if we come here, let's check out the Heat Spear. Or Heat Lance, sorry! Yeah, Piercing Fire Strike, not horrible. Thunderblade, Piercing Lightning Strike, it could be useful. Scout, Lightning Strike, and Sensor. I am gonna go back to Rule Breaker. I like poisoning enemies. Okay. So if we come down here into this next map, there's a whole lot of nothing. Although, I will say, if anyone has played 10-2, they know what this particular spot is supposed to be. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's basically a Chocobo dungeon and or a traditional dungeon, nonetheless. I feel like it was cut content from 10, and they put it in 10-2. There's a structure here for a reason. There's Chocobos up there for a reason. This spot is here for a reason. In 10-1, there's no reason. So it kind of leaves you guessing. And we've talked to Lucille.
Oh, you know.
I see. The high road ends over there. However, we have sealed off the area beyond for the duration of our operation here. You may ask the gate captain up ahead if you need to pass through.
So, yeah. There's some stuff going on. We'll get to that soon enough. But basically, the only reason why these guys are here is because they heard of the Chocobo Eater, and they're here kind of patrolling the area, as well as to help with their operation. And the reason why she tells you the obvious about the Meathead High Road ending over there is because if you lose against the Chocobo Eater and he pushes you off a cliff, this is where you basically end up, and she tells you where to go from here. So it's useful if we lose, not so useful if we win. So now we just jump up here and get this handy little chest, which reveals Fortune Spear. Or Fortune Sphere. I gotta work on that. But yeah, that's not bad. If memory serves, we have a Luck Sphere. Yep. And we now have a Fortune Sphere. 1 for 1. I'm not gonna use those right away. They mostly just boost critical hit chances and stuff like that. But, so they're not really useful now. But they will be later. They're just really, really rare. So you're not going to be able to find them as easily. And over here we talk to Awaka.
Coming down to the old road was a mistake. You can't run a business with no customers. Say, can I interest you in something?
We're going to lend Gil to Awaka again. Because, why not? I'm a good guy. I give to charity. He's clearly charity. Shut up and take my money. Oops. Hey, shut up and take my money. Wait, I might take that back. Nah, you can have the money. No sweat.
Make it up to you, that I will.
I'm sure you won't.
Coming down to the... You can't run a... Say,
What check... Yeah, we'll check out his items. I'm gonna buy 10 more Phoenix Downs. We don't need anything else. Not really.
sure are a lot of crusaders about. I wonder what they're up to.
Yeah, they've been up to something since we left Besaid. I wonder why. You'll find another save point here, which really doesn't do much, but it gives us another save point. Actually, yeah, that actually does something. If you're pushed down here after the Chocobo Eater fight, you're probably low on HP and stuff. You go there, you heal up, and you're good for the rest of the trip. If we come down here now, we'll find a chest containing a Mars crest. That is very important for ultimate weapons and the like later on. In fact, what I was trying to get in Luca was a crest. So it's good we got one here at least. There's one crest for each playable character, 7 in total, and there's 7 sigils, basically the second form of the crests. You always want to try to do your best to get the crests. They're fairly easy to get. It's the sigils that are much harder, for relatively good reason. Anyway, all we can do now is just keep on going along. There's not much else you can do here since we're on a chocobo. There are no fights or anything. So, let's just head on through.
You have to leave your chocobos here. Come on, everyone off.
Yeah. Your chocobo ride ends here, unfortunately. That's not too bad, though. At least they let you ride the chocobo if you need to later on. So if we come over here, we will find this person. Oh, it's basically the chocobo. You know what? Whatever. Yeah, you can ride a chocobo only through the high road for now. You cannot enter Luca. You cannot go past the high road. You can only ride on the high road. And the chocobo waits for you wherever you leave it, unless you leave the area completely, or you rent another chocobo. The first ride was free, second time is going to cost money, but, you know, help the economy. If we go up here, we see 2 familiar faces.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm a summoner?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
You dare impede a summoner's pilgrimage?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
Useless.
So yeah, they seem a little annoyed. Wonder why they're stopping summoners from going on.
Oh, it's you. As you can see, not even summoners can pass. But they'll call on us in the end. Just wait and see. In the meantime, I think I'll have a nap. Oh, Bartello.
Wonder if she's ever tried actually, you know, being nice to people. Anyway, our main objective from here is to just head up north. Unfortunately, though...
Kata and Luzu reporting, sir.
This is the last of them.
Good to have you with us. Go on through.
Side note, we never fight
Show
that
me how to
exact
play
fiend.
Blitz sometime.
Wait around. We'll have Sin beaten in no time.
I wonder where they're carrying that cargo, though. Wait a minute. Cargo? They mentioned cargo on the ship. Both times. And when we got attacked by Sin the first time. Yeah, basically what happened was, the main reason Sin attacked us on the ship the first time, one, it was probably in the area to begin with, after dropping off Titus in Besaid. 2, Sin always returns for its spawn. Quotation marks, I should say. And obviously, we had that thing on the ship the moment we left Besaid. So, Sin was coming back for it. That's the cargo Luzu and Gata were guarding the entire time. At least that's what I think. That's the connection I made in an earlier episode, right when we were on the ship the first time. Anyway, enough about that. We can come over to this guy.
Any donation toward Operation Mi'ihen would be greatly appreciated.
And you can donate to him and the cause. If you donate 100 gil...
Thank you. Please accept this.
Scout. Again. Okay, that's not bad. What happens if you donate another 100?
Thank you.
Another scout. Okay. So you basically get scouts no matter what you do.
Any donation toward Operation Mi'ihen.
But what happens if you donate 1,000 gil?
Many thanks. This is for you.
Ice Lance. It might be better.
Any donation toward Operation...
Let's try 1,000 again, see what happens.
Many thanks.
Ice Lance again. Okay.
Any donation toward operation...
So what happens if...
Thank you for your generosity. Here, you should have this.
Moon Ring. That might be good.
Any donation toward operation...
Let's see what happens if we donate another 10,000. Now, of course, I have all the gil in the world to do as I wish and spend as much as I want on whatever I want. Some people might not be that lucky and they might not have that much gil. Again, you probably won't have that much gil here unless you've been grinding consistently from beginning to end. I'm not going to say you won't. You might not have as much gil, but anyway, let's see what happens if we buy it again.
Thank you for your generosity.
Another moon ring. Okay, so that's not too... well, if you invest 20,000, you probably won't get a profit too much, but it's not bad. Let's check out what we just got. Ice Lance, Piercing and Ice Strike. Okay. What about the Scout? Lightning Strike? Okay, it's only Censor. Not bad, not good. And for her, we got 2 Moon Rings. SOS Shell and SOS Protect. Those are actually not the best abilities, but pretty decent for this early on. Equipping it will reduce the HP, unfortunately. Not that big of a loss. But what SOS Shell and Protect do is, you've seen in battles where their HP goes down to the yellow. What happens is, the yellow stands for critical health. When you reach critical, those abilities will kick off, like SOS Shell and Protect. That will automatically cast Shell and Protect. I don't know if it's only for as long as you're in critical, or if it'll wear off after you reach full health, or if it's on permanently, but the point is, when you reach critical status, Shell and Protect are automatically casted on your character. So it's relatively decent if you don't have Shell or Protect already. Most of the time you won't have it, and if you have the gil to spare, I recommend it. It's pretty good for Yuna. Anywho, if we continue going north, we can talk to this guy.
Hey, you're a summoner, and her guardians, right? Sorry for the inconvenience.
I say don't worry about it.
Thank you for your cooperation.
You can have him tell you information about the operation. It's basically, they're trying to lure Sin in, trying to beat him with Machina, teaming up with the Al-Bhed. You'll see the aftermath if you don't already know the story. If we try to go north,
I can't let you pass.
it basically says the same thing, we can't pass. The only thing you can do now is head south. However, we see a face. Not sure if friendly, though.
So, we meet again, Lady Yuna.
Yes?
You look troubled. Is there anything I can do?
Well...
I see.
Maester Seymour, let me show you to the command center.
Hold. I have a request.
Yes, Your Grace.
I need to have Summoner Yuna and her guardians let through to the command center.
But Maester Seymour... Maester Seymour, sir.
Do not worry. I will take full responsibility.
Very well, they may pass.
It is done.
Oh, thank you, Your Grace.
Yuna, it's time to go.
Oh, right.
Who does he think he is?
He's a maester. Better get used to it, yeah?
Yeah, a bit strange Seymour would show up and let Yuna in. But he wouldn't show up sooner to let Donna in. And why was he so casually okay with letting Yuna in? What's going on there, I wonder? Anyway, just keep heading north, and we'll make it to, I believe it's called Mushroom
All hail,
Rock.
Maester Seymour.
Brave Crusaders of Spira, protectors of all Spira. Believe in the path you have chosen. Let faith be your strength. I, Seymour Guado, Maester of Yevon, will bear witness to your deeds today.
Sir! What's going on? Why is Maester Seymour backing the Crusaders, eh? They're using Albed's Machina. They're violating the teachings.
Even going against the teachings, they're willing to risk it for the greater good. Waka, I think Maester Seymour sees that too.
Lulu!
I can only speculate.
Ask him yourself.
Ah, Sir Oran. It is an honor. I would be most interested in hearing what you've been doing these past 10 years.
I've got nothing to say about it.
I see. Sir Oran must be a great asset as a guardian.
Your Grace!
Please, there's no need for formalities.
Excuse me. Maester Seymour, why is your lordship presently present here, sir?
Please, speak as you normally would.
Isn't this operation against the teachings of Yevon? Aren't you gonna stop them?
It's true. I should. However, both the Crusaders and the Al-Bed truly wish peace for Spira. This Operation Mihen was born from that wish they share. Although it may be sacrilege to Yevon, their intentions are pure. And I, Seymour Guado, the person, not the Maester of Yevon, as a denizen of Spira, I wish them well in their endeavor.
But using Machina, that's bad, isn't it?
Pretend you didn't see them.
Beg your pardon, but that's not something a Maester should say.
Then pretend I didn't say it.
You're kidding.
From the first time I laid eyes on him, I never did like Seymour. But you know, some of the things he said that day, they made a lot of sense to me.
Honestly, that kind of made sense. Yeah, they should be sticking with their faith. Yeah, they know what happens if they use Machina and go against the teachings. But honestly, if there's a chance that they can take out the one thing that's plaguing their world, so be it. I mean, I'm not particularly one to follow religion or be religious, but, you know, you do what you do, or you do what you can for the greater good to help better the world. That's honestly what I think. If you can do something, do it. If you can't, support those that can. Anyway, we've got some new enemies here. Volver. I'll call it Volver. Volver. And we also have a floating eye related to the eyes we've seen earlier. I forgot what their names were called. And a Thunder Flan. Their HPs and strengths and stuff might be a little bit higher than what we're used to, but we will make do. Unfortunately, the team I have right here is just not great. So what we'll do is we'll have Titus go on stance, or defense, I should say. Defense, stance, same difference. Kamari will not kill, but he will use ability extract, or extract ability. Lulu... She's probably not going to outright kill the Flan, but if we use water, it might either kill it or do damage. It killed it. Titus already attacked, so we'll bring Waka out because I don't like that floating eye. And Kimari... If he attacks, he might kill it, but extractability again. We'll have Yuna come out just to defend.
Alright.
Good thing she did. And we'll have Orin come in to finish it off.
Farewell.
And that got us an overkill. Nice.
That's how it's done.
Everyone got experience and 3 ability spheres. Okay, we're actually onto something now. Let's see. So we're gonna move Yuna over here, just so she can use 2 of the 3 ability spheres we have to learn Steal and Use. Now what I should be doing is going around to Steal using Kimari. When everyone learns how to Steal and Use, I'll probably be doing that from this point till we get to the start of the operation. At that point, I'm probably going to cut out battles we've seen already, so, you know. It'll make it easier for me and for the viewers. Alright, so Yuna learns Scan. Probably didn't need to, but oh well. That leaves nothing for Lulu, however. But it's alright. I think I said I was going to have Yuna come down and learn Reflex. Or, not Reflex, Focus. I'll go ahead and do that now. So we will use 2 Mana Spheres to increase her magic defense and MP. Not bad. And she can still move by 1 point, which will increase her magic. By 3, not bad. Waka can move up here. Titus simply can't move. Lulu simply can't move. Kimari can. It's just a matter of where I want to move him to. Yeah, if I come down here, he'll learn Yuna's magic. But I don't necessarily want him to learn magic. The reason I'm having him follow Riku's path is because she's more balanced than anything. And Kimari is basically balanced, so this will come in handy pretty well. And if we come up here, we'll learn Titus's stuff, which we don't want to do just yet. Now, I know my training methods are a little slow, and they're not nearly as strong as they should be. But it's whatever. This is the way I want to do it, so we're going to go with it. And we're going to get some training done as we keep going. Did we talk to you? Yeah, probably. Now, I don't recall if there's an Albed Primer here, but there is one coming up.
Excuse me, Lady Summoner Yuna?
Yes.
The command center. Maester Seymour requests your presence there, ma'am.
Thank you.
Take that road to the command center. It's not far. We're still in the midst of preparations this way. Sorry.
And holy crap, I was muted, and I apologize for that. There might be a jump cut, or... yeah, I apologize for that. My mic was muted. So there's probably going to be a jump cut from where we were till here. And just chalk it up to me being dumb. Anyway, now that we've run into Owaka, let's see what weapons he has. Ooh, Metal Shield. That's better than what we have, so because we have the money, we'll go ahead and buy it. That's weaker than what we have. No. 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 And no. That's the thing. Owaka... In fact, most of the shops around here in this entire game have almost crap gear. There's no point in buying it.
We're making a fortune with Operation Mayhem prices. But you, lad, you get a discount. I owe you one, eh?
Also, I apologize if anyone hears my air conditioner in the background. Yeah, it's September, but 75 degrees in here. I'll turn it off when it gets a little bit cooler, but for now, I humbly apologize for it. Anyway, he's also selling items, but I think we're pretty good on them. And another fight against bombs and thunderflans, which we've already seen, so we'll be right back. And we're back. I went ahead and sold a couple items from them. I think I got like Thunder Gem and Fire Bomb Cores or something. Anyway, we'll go ahead and save it here and continue on with this path. If you talk to this lady, she should give you something. High potion. Could be better, but can't complain. At least it's useful. So yeah, just ride this elevator up here, keep following the path. Again, there are going to be plenty of encounters. The encounter rate here is pretty high, and there's plenty of new enemies to go around. So let's name a few. Red Element, Raptor, and Lamashtu. Raptor is going to be Titus' specialty. Red Element is going to be Yuna and Lulu's. Lamashtu is going to be Kamari and Orin's. For now, though, what I'm going to do is, because we still need ability spheres, I'm going to switch out with Kamari. He's going to do extractability on all three of them. Or at least on the ones he can hit. Extractability, we're going to do it on Lamashtu. At least we got two of them out of the way. The third one, the Raptor, that's going to be a hard one for me to hit, simply because only Waka and Titus can really hit him with physical attacks, and they don't know extractability. So Lulu's just... yeah, she's going to go in for the Blizzard to take out the fire element. Not an overkill, which is a shame, but we'll take what we can get. And watch out for that Raptor. I forgot what he can do. I'm pretty sure he can inflict some kind of status ailment, so you definitely want to be careful. So we're going to bring in Titus, and we're going to hit Supercharge so he gets his overdrive. We're not going to be using him yet, though. We'll bring in Waka. Doesn't know any extracts, so we'll have him defend. Now we're going to bring in Titus to use his overdrive. Again, we're going to keep doing this until he gets his Blitz Ace. So, nailed the Spiral Cut. Overkill. And we're going to finish this off by bringing in Orin for the final strike.
Farewell.
And overkill. Nice. And not bad for experience. And we have three ability spheres. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and... yeah, we're going to go ahead and probably apply some of these... you know what? No. That's going to take too much time, and we need to build it up. So we're going to keep going, and I forgot to steal in that last battle, but oh well. Basically, you want to... if you have steal early enough in the game, use it as much as you can. And we've got one new enemy. That is the Gandarewa. Basically a Thunder... I believe Thunder Element Imp? He's pretty tough. You can only hit him with Waka's Ball or cast Magic, but Magic is pretty weak against him. So Waka is all you have. So right now, we're going to bring in Kamari. Again, he's going to use Extractability on the Red Element. Then we're going to bring in Yuna and do the same thing on the Lamashtu. Yep, he is definitely weak to water, but resistant to magic, so you gotta be careful with him. So, Extractability on the Lamashtu. Orin is next. He's gonna do the overkill. Nice. And here comes the thunder. Ooh, that kinda sorta hurt. If it weren't for Orin's HP, that would be a lot worse. And right now, Yuna is not doing okay, so we're gonna bring in Titus. We're going to hit the Supercharge. Again, I don't think anyone is going to be able to hit that Thunder Imp. We'll just call him Thunder Imp. So we're going to have Titus go in and do a Slice and... not Slice and Dice! Crap! I meant to do Spiral Cut. Oh well. And that outright killed the Thunder Imp. Nobody, or rather, Oh, okay, never mind. We didn't get the overkill on the imp, but at least that thing is still alive, so that's good. Kimahri attacked. Lulu and Wakka didn't. So we're going to have Lulu on guard. Then we're going to have Wakka on guard. When you guard against magical attacks, you'll still take the full damage. So that hurt quite a bit. But we're going to finish off this battle with Yuna. So if we go down to Black Magic, hit Blizzard, and... Overkill. Nice. So now we should be getting 4 ability spheres. And there's the 4. Not bad. Alright, so after that battle I should probably heal. Might be a good idea. So if you come down here, if you talk to this person, I don't think they give you anything. Oh, maybe they do. 10 potions. Nice. Open the chest for 1,000 gil. Not bad. So just keep following the path. There is a save sphere down there, at least to an area we can get to later on. Oh. We also are introduced to another new enemy, Funguar. And I hate this guy so much. He doesn't seem that bad, and fire will take him out in one hit. The problem is, if you attack him and don't outright kill him, he'll use Pollen, which will inflict sleep on your entire party. And the bad thing is, the enemies here only use magic. Magic will not wake you up. That means you can die in this battle. I don't remember if sleep is if sleep is something that stays with you for the whole battle, or if you wake up after a set period of time, but either way, it's just not good. So what you want to do here, or this is something I'm going to do here, Yuna's going to go in for extractability. Hopefully it won't counterattack. And it might. It does. Oh no. Well, let's see who it hits. Everyone. This is bad. I think sleep only works for 3 turns, so we might be okay. We might take some serious damage. We might actually get a game over. And Wakka woke up, so we're not bad. If he stays alive, then we can heal. If he doesn't, we're screwed. Okay. Come on. Yes! Okay. We're in a bad spot. However, let's see. I don't want to use a Mega Potion this soon, though. I might not even have a choice. So we're going to go ahead and use a Mega Potion. And that'll heal everyone for 2,000 HP. And he's going to use Thunder. Thankfully, no one's asleep anymore, so I think that was a good move to make. Right now, it's going to be tricky. I need a one-hit kill on him, which Yuna's going to have to do. Titus guarded, so we will bring in Kimahri. He'll use extractability on the red element. And he's going to use fire. I'm trying to think, because Lulu isn't going to be able to do much, so we'll just go ahead and use Blizzard on the red element. Actually, no. Water on the Thunder Imp. I don't know if it's going to straight up kill him. It does, no overkill. Okay, so we're going to bring in Auron next. Because he's strong, I'm going to go ahead and attack. Hopefully it'll work. It does not. He does not counterattack, so we're good. Lulu is not doing well, but it's okay. We'll bring in Yuna. She's going to use Blizzard on the red element to straight up kill it. And that will remove its next turn that was just coming up. So now what we're going to do is switch out for Titus, turn on Supercharge, take off Supercharge, and finish that thing off with Spiral
Check
Cut.
this out.
And here it comes. Not an overkill, unfortunately, but
Told ya!
yeah. That was a tricky battle. We got 3 more ability spheres. Anyone who's going through this particular area, I advise you to be very careful. Heal often. don't do what I'm doing. Take out the fungi first and foremost. You do not want a game over, or it's not going to matter too much if you get a game over in this version because of the autosave, but just take out the fungi. Same battle, so
Crusaders.
I'll cut back to when we... Okay, so that battle went a little better. That flower thing didn't counterattack, so none of us were put to sleep. We unfortunately didn't get any overkill, so we didn't get too many ability spheres. Anyway, that chest contained a remedy, and after that, just keep going for another fight. We will be... And we got 4 ability spheres from that, thanks to plenty of overkills. Though I keep forgetting to steal. Remember to steal. And here's Celinda, and she's actually useful this time around.
In the end, I wasn't able to stop them, as you can see. But seeing their fierce determination, I couldn't just sit there. So I decided that I would do everything in my power to help them. Truly, I know nothing of the ways of fighting, but I do know some white magic. I'm hoping that will be of some use to them. Is there anything I can do to help you?
So yeah, if you're in desperate need of healing, halfway through the map, she can heal you. And it drastically exhausted her. No, I think I give her too much crap. I don't know. I know very little about her because the game gives us very little to work with in terms of her. But she's useful in this part. Only this part. More enemies. Let's hope I remember to steal. I'll let you know when we come back. And we're back, and I actually remember to steal. I got a few more bomb cores and thunder gems, I think they were. Another fight. Ugh. And we're back, and I took a lot of damage. Yeah, it was against another one of those plant things, so ended up using pollen, put everyone... Actually, no, it didn't put everyone to sleep. Only Yuna, which was good, but they still kicked my ass because I had some slower characters out. I had to use the high potion, which we just got from that chest, so that's not bad. Anyway, continuing right along, we'll hit this elevator and head right on up. There was one more enemy. I don't know if I haven't shown him off, I know that much, but oh well. We'll talk to this guy and he will give us an X potion. That will heal your HP completely. So if we come over here, we'll find this elevator. We'll take it right down here. It should lead to another chest. I believe an armlet for either Orin or Kimari. Armlet? I believe that's for Orin. Nope, that's for Kimari. Dark Ward, Berserk Ward. Not the greatest, but not bad for right now. Let's ride this back up. Now, I mentioned there was an Albed primer. I'll see if I can lead you to it. Let's talk to this guy first. 400 gil. Eh. Another battle. Anyway, I gotta heal again. I think what I might do is after this episode, I'm gonna go ahead and grind to get some abilities and stats and other stuff. Anyway, I'm not gonna traverse this entire path, but if you continue to the left here, if you look on the minimap on the right, it'll start curving around this rock formation until it gets to where Titus is looking now. I think that's the Albed primer for J. You can pick that up right there. It'll be on the ground. It might be visible for you if you see it right now in this spot. Just follow the path, like I said, and you'll pick up that primer. Anyway, we want to come over here, ride this elevator up. Now, there's going to be fiends here still, but this is actually a good spot to kind of train, grind, and so on and so forth. Anyway, talk to this person here, and they'll give you an item. Mega Potion. Alright, that gives us back the Mega Potion we used earlier. You just saw... Was it Gata, I believe? Yeah. He just ran down there, but we're not going to follow him. But right now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to save, and that'll be it for this episode. I'm going to do some grinding and training and stuff off screen, so yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, world!